Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to the temple. We begin our service singing together in Ma Tov U'ma Na'im, how good and how pleasant it is to be here together welcoming Shabbat.
Hine ma tov u'ma na'im sheberachim gam yachad. 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 How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im sheberachim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im sheberachim gam yachad.
And hopefully everybody has a handout. If not, there are more handouts outside. We go to the prayers for Israel defenders and the prayer for the state of Israel. Please join me as we start with the prayer for Israel's soldiers. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless the soldiers of Israel Defense Forces and everyone who stands guard in order to protect our people. May the Holy One, blessed be God, protect them and save them from all troubles and afflictions, from all sickness and injury, and send blessing to all their endeavors. May the words of the prophets come to fruition through them, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. And each one shall sit under their vine and under their fig tree, and none shall be afraid. And let us say, Amen. And we say the prayer for the state of Israel. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your lights and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. And let us say, Amen. And we turn now to page 172 in our prayer books to sing together Ma Tovu.
Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkan T'filah, Israel. Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkan T'filah, Israel.
We rise as we turn to page 195 for the Berlow.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand la 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 la.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, יוצר אור ובורא חושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל, המאיר לארץ ולדרים עליה ברחמים, ובטובו מחדש בכל יום תמיד מעשה וראשית. מה רבו מעשיך אדוני, כולם בחוכמה עשית, מלאה הארץ קנייניך. תתברך אדוני אלוהינו, על שבח מעשה ידיך, ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארו חסלה. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני, יוצר המאורות. And we turn to page 196 as we read together. The world is sunlight, restoring the soul, rejoicing the heart, bringing light to the eyes. More welcome than gold, a Torah from heaven. I have no light to give the morning. My Torah, my special human gift, is words. As I bring my words forth from silence, welcome them, you who redeems the sun from darkness. Baruch Ata Adonai, Yotzer Hameorot. And we turn to page 200 for the calling of the Shema. Please be seated.
And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you this day shall be upon your heart, shall be upon your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
And we read together, ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. And we turn to page 204 to sing together Mi Chamocha. And we rise as we turn to page 205 for the T'filah. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Source of all being, we turn to you as did our people in ancient days. They beheld you in the heavens, they felt you in their hearts, they sought you in their lives. Their quest is ours. Help us to see the wonder of being. Give us the courage to search for truth. Teach us the path to a better life. So shall we, by our lives and our labors, bring nearer the world we envision, one of justice, freedom, and peace. Baruch Ata Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. You are the open door that beckons me in. Peeking around the door frame, I begin to enter into your glory. You move me forward, O Eternal, to step beyond self-made boundaries. Lift my foot over the threshold that I might abide with you. In the house of the Eternal, I found my questions waiting to be posed. They filled me with wonder. Sit with me, eternal teacher. Encourage my seeking. As I fill my hours with your mitzvot, so shall I be filled. Send me through your door, stretching up to honor your name, sharing out this wonder, enriching myself in the giving. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch Ata Adonai, Mechaye Akol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, מה אדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכינו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברוחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד קולך, ולנצח נצחים קדושך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תום ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תום ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תאמרית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשו אדוני, עשו אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תאמרית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תאמרית עולם.
We turn now to page 216 for the prayer for shalom, for peace and wellness and wholeness for all humanity. O God, may we never become complacent, faltering in our effort to build a world of peace. Let the nations know and understand that justice and right are better than dominion and conquest. May all come to see that it is not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit that life prevails. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch ata Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום.
שים שלום,
Take a moment for a silent prayer. We all need courage and healing and strength in our lives. We turn now to page 253 and name in our heart those we know that need healing and courage and strength as we sing together the words of Misheberach.
The renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We turn now to page 244 as we rise for Seder Kriyat HaTorah LeShabbat, the order of reading from the Torah on Shabbat. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Our God is one, Adonai is great, holy is God's name.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Lecha Adonai HaGedula v'HaGivura v'HaTiferet v'HaNitzach v'HaHod. Ki kol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki kol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai ha'mamlacha v'ha'mitnasi l'kol l'rosh.
Please be seated. Our Torah portion is called Vayishlach, which means and he sent. It begins with Jacob sending messengers to find out what's happening with his brother. Jacob is on his way back to the land of Canaan, to the land of Israel, after he had to escape it 20 years ago of the fear of his brother that wants to kill him. And now he's coming back. He has no choice. He has to escape from his father-in-law and his brothers-in-law who blame him that he deceit their father and stole their money and their inheritance. So it's, I think in English he says, between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't want to come back, but he has to come back because he has to leave Haran, and he's afraid of Esau and what he's going to do. In his imagination, Esau wants to kill him, and it's not only its imagination. As somebody said, the fact that I'm a paranoid doesn't mean that someone is not there looking for me. So 20 years ago, Esau wanted to kill him. There's nothing in touch with them for the last 20 years. He doesn't know that Esau doesn't want to kill him. So he sends the messengers, and the news that comes back is Esau is coming with 400 men. Not exactly the best news that you want to hear. Just if we go back, we were on chapter 32 of the book of Genesis. On chapter 14, there's a world war which engages 4 kings and Abraham wins the war with 150 men. So 400 men, today that's not even a battalion, but in those days, that's a huge army. That's a really frightening army, and Jacob is not a person of war. Esau is one, so obviously is very much afraid. There's all kinds of things that are happening. Jacob has an encounter with a divine being. He's renamed Israel, all kinds of things. And now, finally, the encounter. We're going to read about the encounter itself, and we need to realize as we read about the encounter that in Jacob's mind, that's like the worst thing that can happen. His brother is there, he's there to get him. He has a whole army that is much bigger than Jacob and his people, and he's like out of resources. What's going to happen? That's the end. Let's say the blessing before reading from the Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
וישא יעקב עיניו, וירא, והנה עשיו בא, ועמו 400 איש. ויחץ את הילדים על לאה ועל רחל ועל שתי השפחות. וישם את השפחות ואת ילדיהן ראשונה, ואת לאה וילדיה האחרונים, ואת רחל ואת יוסף האחרונים, והוא עובר לפניהם. וישתחו ארצה 7 פעמים עד גשתו עד אחיו, וירץ עשיו לקראתו, ויחבקהו, ויפול על צווארו, וישקהו. ויבכו, וישא את עיניו, וירא את הנשים ואת הילדים, ויאמר מי אלה לך? ויאמר הילדים אשר חנן אלוהים את עבדך. ותיגשנה השפחות הנה וילדיהם, ותשתחנה, ותיגש גם לאה וילדיה, וישתחו, ואחר ניגש יוסף ורחל, וישתחו. ויאמר מי לך כל המחנה הזה אשר פגשתי? ויאמר למצוא חן בעיני אדוני. ויאמר עשיו יש לי רב אחי, יהי לך אשר לך. ויאמר יעקב אל נא אם נא מצאתי חן בעיניך ולקחת מנחתי מידי, כי על כן ראיתי פניך כראות פני אלוהים. When Jacob was looking into the distance, he beheld Esau coming with his 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the 2 maids. He placed the maids and their children in front, Leah and her children next, with Rachel and Joseph last. Sorry. He himself went on ahead of them and bowed down to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. Esau, though, ran to meet him, embraced him, and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they burst into tears. When Esau looked around and saw the women and the children, he said, "Who are these? Yours?" Jacob answered, "The children with whom God has favored your servant." Then the lesser wives with their children approached and bowed down. Leah too approached with her children and bowed down. Afterward Joseph and Rachel approached and bowed down. Esau said, "What is all this camp that I came across yours?" And Jacob replied, "Yes, to find favor in the sight of my Lord." Esau said, "I have an abundance, my brother. Let what is yours be yours." Jacob said, "No, please, if I have truly found favor in your sight, take the offering from my end, for to see your face is like seeing the face of God, and you have already shown me favor." So there's a happy ending that should always be read before Thanksgiving or Hanukkah or some family holiday where we're gathering together with our families. And you see even brothers that wanted to kill one another, that did horrible things to one another. At the end, that they embrace, they kiss, and they burst into tears together, and nothing bad is happening. Jacob apparently read Esau totally wrong. Esau doesn't want to kill him. Esau probably missed him for those 20 years, and he wants to embrace him and hug him and kiss him, and definitely not to kill him. But 2 things that are happening here are really great Torah moments with a great teaching. When Jacob deceived Isaac, his father, and stole the blessing from Esau, that's the reason why Esau wants to kill him, Esau comes after that and realizes that the blessing was already given to Jacob. And he cries a terrible cry and says to his father, "Do you have only one blessing? Don't you have a blessing for me?" And in a way, it's the cry out or the shout out of everything that is wrong in the world. There should be enough for everyone. Why should only one child be blessed by their father? If you have twins, why can't there be enough blessing for both kids? And you can see it, and that's how our rabbis chose to interpret it, as a moment of crying against injustice in the world. Why isn't there enough for everyone that needs? And when Jacob is offering everything that he has to Esau, Esau says, "I have enough. I have plenty. Keep what yours, and what is mine, I will keep as mine." Saying to us that it's not only about having what you need, it's also appreciating enough that you don't become greedy to want to grab what doesn't belong to you, what comes to grab what belongs to someone else. And you see Esau finally as a very content person, as a person who's happy with what he has. There's another moment even greater than that. Jacob says to Esau, "I've seen your face, and I've seen God in your face." Before that, Jacob had an encounter with the divine being, and in the morning he calls the place where they struggled Pnei El. And the Torah says Pnei El means the face of God. Panim is face, and El is God. So he does that because he saw the divine being and he saw God there. And now he sees his brother and he sees God there. What does it mean to see a face and to know that you're seeing the divine in that face? The great 20th century philosopher Martin Buber says, the only place where we encounter the divine is in those rare moments when we see another person and we actually see them. Normally, we look at another person and they're an object. You don't see them as a human being. You go to your doctor and the doctor sees you as a patient, and you see them as a doctor. You don't think about their whole being, their troubles, their faults, their desires, everything that makes them a human being. There are rare moments in life, says Martin Buber, where you actually connect to another person. And when you actually connect and see the whole human being, that's the moment that you see the image in God in them, and those are the moments that we encounter God. And Martin Buber actually learned it from this moment, when Jacob was able for 1 minute to actually see Esau as Esau really is, and not as the enemy, not as this frightening thing, or not as someone that you need to deceive and steal what belongs to him from him. Let's say the blessing after reading from Quran.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen.
Rise, everyone.
וזאת התורה שעשה משה לפני בני ישראל, וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל, על פי אדוני ביד משה, ביד משה, על פי אדוני ביד משה, ביד משה. וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל, וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל.
We turn now to page 283, and we read together in the middle of page 283, the Aleinu. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spreads out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else.
אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Please be seated as we turn to page 287 and we read together on the top of the page. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding, loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity, cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially David Sean Bailey, Paula Erdley, Herbert Stanton Levin, Martin Liste, Pat Natalie, Leonard Boguslavsky, Dan Gladstein, Eli A. Jaffe, Alfred Sherman, Dorothy Spear, Benjamin Weintraub, Leon Feitelson, Fanny Flyshaker, Abe Lyons, Faye Michelson, Pauline Mickler, Kenneth Rowland, Abe Davidson, Alvin Jerry Kozlov, Lillian Morgan Lynch, Jim Melman, Bernice Zisman, Ruth Melman, Richard Bernson, James Burns, H. Brent Bass, David Ben-Gurion, Elizabeth Catching-Betts, Alex Diamond, David Sag, Harvey Schwartz, Selma Smith, A. Berkovich, Jerome D. Berman, Carolyn Ensign, Violette Flegel, Jane Knipp, David Kreitzer, Barbara Kerson, Joseph A. Greenstein, John Greenstein Lynch, Frank Zisman. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories of our loved ones in our hearts, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה על שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memory of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction to us all. Amen. Our closing song is עושה שלום. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please wish a Shabbat of Shalom to someone you never met before. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.